Grab your cup of coffee because it's time for a little inspiration. Good morning, everybody, on this beautiful Friday day. I am so excited to have you guys joining me here today on this very cold South Dakota day. As you guys know, I live in the frozen tundra of South Dakota. No offense to South Dakotans. I do love it here, and I love the communities around me, but I do get a little bit cold in these long winters, being a Texan who never dealt with snow before living here. But I am excited to connect with all of you guys here today because you are my sunshine. I look so forward to these coffee time inspiration chats every Wednesday and Friday morning at 10 a.m. And you guys are the light of my week and the highlight of my day. So thank you guys for joining me here, whether you are catching me through live video or one of the replays. I am so grateful to have you join me here today. For those of you who have never connected with me before, I am Teresa Shaloop of Web Designs by Teresa, and my whole mission in life is to fill the small business world with websites that are gorgeous and work as hard as you do. And I do this through teaching, such as videos like this, but also through consultation and website design. And today I am going to be talking about a topic that is really powerful and really fun to do. And I actually have an incredible fun visualization exercise that I'm going to share with you guys because I am all about connecting in the most genuine way with your customers from your website. And the only way to do that is to figure out and tune in to what it is that your customers are actually saying. And so that's what we're going to be doing here today, tuning in to what our customers are actually going to be saying. So thank you again for joining this coffee time inspiration. If you're catching this on the replay, know that you can also catch me on my website on the blog page. You can check it out, always catch any of the videos here and Facebook Live. And I also have a new YouTube channel, which I just recently launched. It is Teresa Shaloop, Web Designs by Teresa. You can find me there to catch all of the videos that I have been doing for you as well. And as you're tuning in, no matter where you're tuning in from, I would love for you to post a comment in the section below and just let me know you're here and say hello. And if you have any questions, please put them in the comments below or reach out to me personally because I'm always here to connect, and I love having conversations about websites, web design, and connecting you with your ideal customers in the most genuine, authentic way possible. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and get started with today's topic because this is a really powerful one. I love talking about words because words have an incredible amount of power and they are so strong when it comes to connecting with people. And one of the things that entrepreneurs, especially new entrepreneurs, struggle with a lot is getting the right words in the right places when it comes to creating our marketing materials. So, oh, hello, Rebecca. Thank you so much for joining me. I love your energy. I love that you're here with me. So that's what we're going to be talking about today is marketing. Now, I know a lot of people tuning in, you are brand new. And oops, I think I lost a little bit. Okay, I think we're connected again. I had low internet connection for just a moment, so I lost you guys. But if you are still tuning in, like shoot me a quick hello and let me know that you're here, just so I know I didn't completely lose. And gotta love Facebook. Let me just make sure that we're still live because this has happened to me a few times before. And yep, we're still live. And this happened to me a few times before, and we are talking. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. I've been talking to dead air in the past before, so I wanted to make sure. Those of you catching this on who want to tune in later on to YouTube or to my website, I will edit out this little technical difficulty. But back to what we were talking about here, and that is just tuning in to our ideal customers. As a small business owner or a solo entrepreneur, a lot of times you are relying on your own clever and creativity to connect with your ideal customers through your marketing words through your marketing. And that includes the copy you put on your website or that you use to connect with people through social media. And doing so can be a little bit overwhelming, because when we're connecting with that and trying to tap into those clever, creative marketing terms, we start getting caught up really quick in being really clever or trying to use the buzzwords that are trending right now or things of that nature. And when we do so, we start disconnecting from what it is that we're actually trying to do and what problem we're actually trying to solve with our ideal customers and how we can make their corner of the world a little bit better place. And so while you are getting started off and while you're just learning how to connect with your customers in a more genuine way and creating the copy for your website and your marketing materials, I suggest that you stop trying to be clever for just a little bit. Stop trying to pick up on the right buzzwords or the right key phrases or the perfect marketing lingo of the day, and simply tune into what it is that your customers are actually saying. When you do this, your business is going to grow naturally. It's going to grow organically. And then there's going to be that day when you have the money to pay somebody to help you with all of that marketing stuff. But you are not the marketing expert. Unless marketing is your gig, you're probably not up on the trends. You're probably not staying in tune with what is going on. And you probably have enough things to do to manage your business. So don't focus so much on trying to be that clever marketer when it comes to putting your information out there on your website. Just have a conversation with your ideal customers. And in order to have that conversation with your ideal customers, you want to tune into what it is that they are actually saying and how they are connecting with you. So that's what I want to do today, is to go through a quick visualization exercise with you guys so that you can do this. We're going to do a visualization exercise is what I'm going to share with you. And then I'm going to share with you an actionable exercise to follow up with that so that you are tuning into what they're actually saying. So let me scroll down and get my notes here. All right, because I don't want to miss anything. This is a fun topic. I don't want to miss anything with you guys. Okay, so the first thing, like I said, we're going to start with a visualization. And I want you to just for a moment think about, close your eyes and think about what it would be like to be sitting across the table from your perfect customer and having a cup of coffee with them right now in this moment. Just bring them into focus. Think about what coffee you would order, where you would meet at, what you're going to do. Bring this visualization as genuine and real to you as you possibly can. And just start thinking about how you would listen to what it is that they have to say. What are your ideal customers struggling with? What is it that they need? What void are you feeling? How can you support them? And how are they expressing that to you while you're having that cup of coffee, just like we are right now in this Coffee Time Inspiration video? Think about that and really pay attention to what you think that it is that they would be saying, and do your best to practice active listening skills. I know this is a visualization, but when you really focus on actively listening to what somebody is saying, even in visualization exercises, you're going to so completely understand what they're coming from, so much more than if you're thinking about how you're going to respond before you've fully listened and processed what it is that they're saying. Once you have it clear in your mind what this person sitting across from you, what they're saying, what they're telling you, what they need help with, then think about and visualize how you would respond to them and how you would respond to them in a way that conveys understanding. Like you understand where they're coming from. You get what it is that they are dealing with and you understand their needs. How would you show compassion or encouragement or support? What words would you use to respond to them in a way that connects with them at a heart level versus a really clever intellectual marketing level? Think about that, visualize that. And then once you have that visualization, now I know for this video, we're kind of going a little bit quick because it's more fun to do this on your own, honestly. But Once you've gotten that visualization in there, once you have tuned in and you know exactly what it is that your ideal customers are going to say and what you are going to say to them, then I want you to take some time and repeat that conversation out loud. So basically, and this is going to sound crazy and weird, but bear with me, I want you to have the conversation out loud where you are playing the role of the customer and playing the role of you. Because when you have that conversation out loud, you're going to hear it at a deeper level than you would when you're just visualizing things. So find a quiet place where nobody knows you are. Nobody's going to know that you're talking to yourself. Hey, Crystal, thank you for joining me. Nobody's going to know that you're talking to yourself, but find a quiet place and then go through this conversation with your ideal customer that you've just visualized, going through all the steps, playing the role of them and playing the role of you. Now, here's where this exercise is really powerful because I want you to record the out loud conversation. That's part of the reason I want you to do that conversation out loud, because I want you to record it. Because not only are you going to get some insight by saying it out loud that's deeper than visualization, but now you get to play back this recording and listen to it. And it's probably not even going to sound like you, but you get to play it back and hear it from a perspective that is going to give you an even greater, deeper insight. And I know it feels weird talking to yourself, but I talk to myself all the time. And trust me, people are not going to care that you're talking to yourself. They're probably not going to know. And if they do know, they're not going to say anything. Nobody ever says anything to me about talking out loud to myself. I know that's totally true. And oh, Crystal, I'm so glad that I'm not the only one that talks to myself and that you admit that publicly. Thank you for that, because it's true. So now you've got the visualization where you visualize this conversation, this cup of coffee with your ideal customer. And now you've had that conversation out loud and you recorded it so you could re-listen to it. Now it's time to grab a pen and paper and to sit down and listen to the conversation take place. And as you're doing so, jot down any words, phrases, anything like that that jumps out at you and really grabs your attention. The words that you as the customer have said, or the words that you yourself were saying in response to your customer. These are going to be the powerful words that you're going to want to look at how you can incorporate this into the copy of your website. This is the actual conversation that you're having with your customers, and incorporating this into your website is going to make that website connection feel that much more genuine and that much more sincere and real. And so that is what I want you to do. And I have a worksheet for you guys on my website that I will be posting shortly after this video, that you guys can download, and it'll take you through this exercise. This worksheet's 100% free. I don't need your email address. I don't need anything. I just wanted to give you guys a resource that would support you in this exercise. And now that we have that, I want to take it one level deeper and encourage you to find a partner to go through this exercise with again. Somebody that gets it, who understands what it is to be an entrepreneur. Probably not somebody who is your best friend or a family member, because they're going to tell you how wonderful and amazing you are. And you are wonderful and amazing. And they are there to tell you those things. But what I want you to do is not focus on how amazing you are in this exercise. I want you to focus in on what your customers are saying, because that is what is most important now. So get a partner and go through this exercise again, having them pretend to be the customer and have that conversation, and you be you, having that conversation and responding to their needs. Record this one as well, because it's going to give you another layer of insight into what it is that your customers are actually saying. And the cool thing about doing these exercises is that it's going to take you a step back from the clever marketing phrases and the clever buzzwords that are out there that are honestly getting a little overused and that people are becoming numb to. And it's going to help you see how to talk in a more genuine fashion. And let me give you an idea of a buzzword that I am really trying to avoid in my own conversation now, and that's the word authentic. Authentic is one of those words that a lot of people are using to connect authentically, to be authentic, be your authentic self. And I see and hear this word so often that for me, it's actually becoming a little bit numb. Like it's just not a word that has any feeling to me anymore. And I don't really know what it is other than a clever buzzword that a lot of people are using because it just doesn't have that same power. So for me, when I did this exercise, I realized how it just didn't feel right to me to use that word authentic so much anymore. And I know I still use it. It's a great word. I love the word. But instead, I also tried to convey how I feel and connecting with words like genuinely or sincerely or real, full, true connections or something like that. Like I find other ways to express authenticity because I want my customers to feel the desire that I have within to really support them and to be there for them in the best possible way. So those are my tips on how to tune in deeply to what your customers are saying. And I hope that these exercises are going to give you some little insight and help you connect more genuinely with your ideal customer. That is what I've got for today. Don't forget, I've got a worksheet for you guys on my website that I will be posting shortly after this video here. You can also catch the replay of this video on my website. You can catch it on YouTube and my new YouTube channel, Web Designs by Teresa. Or find me in LinkedIn. I always post follow-up articles and videos there as well. So thank you guys so much for joining me for this coffee time inspiration. I truly love connecting with you guys on Friday and Wednesday mornings. And like I said at the start of this video, you guys are my sunshine, getting me through this ridiculously cold South Dakota winter. And so I am forever grateful to you guys for connecting with me. Thank you so much. And I will see you all again next week. Bye.